Republican Congressman Will Hurd of Texas is a member of both the House Intelligence and Homeland Security committees. He's a former CIA operative. He's joining us now live from Capitol Hill. Congressman, thanks very much for joining us.
Wolf, always a pleasure to be on.
All right, let me get your quick thoughts on the Russia investigation before we move on. As you know, the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, Devin Nunes, says he can retake control of this investigation at any time if he wants to. He says he temporarily stepped aside from the investigation, did not recuse himself. What do you make of that?
Well, he never has used the term recusal, and he said he wanted to focus on this ethics investigation and not have any of the two things mix. And I think Chairman Mike Conaway, is doing a great job of continuing this investigation in a thorough, bipartisan manner. And we need to continue to do that so that the American people trust what comes out once this is all complete.
So from your perspective, it's best if Congressman Conaway and the ranking Democrat Adam Schiff, if they continue to lead the House Intelligence Committee investigation and let the chairman, Devin Nunes, stay aside. Is that right?
Well, it's Chairman Nunes' prerogative, and again, recusal is a very specific legal term, and he hasn't used that. Nobody on the committee has used that. But while he has stepped down from this investigation, I think Chairman Conaway has been doing a very good job of being methodical and continuing this in a bipartisan way.
Let's talk about this announcement, the statement from the White House about Syria. The White House putting out a statement saying that Syria possibly preparing for another chemical weapons attack against civilians. The Trump administration warning Syria will pay, in their words, a heavy price if there is another chemical weapons attack. What's your reaction? What can you tell us about this?
Well, Wolf, as you know, I spent 9.5 years serving shoulder to shoulder with some patriots in the CIA as an undercover officer. And one of the things I learned in my time in the CIA is be nice with nice guy and tough with tough guys. In this case, I think this is the right move. Bashar al-Assad needs to go. He's already proven a willingness to use chemical weapons multiple times. We just think about the time he did this last, when we had the response with the 49 or 59 missiles into Syria. He's done this on a couple of dozen of occasions, and having these red lines are important, but it's important to also follow through. If there is a threat, you must follow through, and preventing Bashar al-Assad from using chemical weapons again on his citizens, on our troops, is the right move.
As you know, Iran, in reacting to the White House statement, put out its own statement saying any remarks by the U.S. about Syrian chemical weapons attack represents, in the words of Iran, a dangerous escalation that will only serve ISIS. How does that impact what the U.S. might do? A very strong statement against the U.S. warning from Iran and from Russia, for that matter, as well. Both Iran and Russia support Bashar al-Assad's regime.
If Bashar al-Assad uses chemical weapons, we should hold the Iranians and the Russians accountable for this. The Russians and the Iranians should be asking, why would the Syrians use chemical weapons? Those are the questions they should be asking, rather than second-guessing or trying to influence our actions. When it comes to Iran, they're as big of a problem in the region. Their support to terrorist elements in Syria and Iraq. So this is them trying to divert attention away from the right move, and that is being very clear on what our response is going to be. When you're clear on what a response is going to be, that oftentimes serves as a way to prevent that behavior from happening.
I know you got to vote, so I'm going to let you go. Congressman Will Hurd of Texas, thanks as usual for joining us.